Hey everybody, Dakion here, back with another really brief midweek video to do a follow-up to my previous little first look on Reaper Bones Black. I was talking, well, I'll provide a link back to the first video in the description in case you missed it. And anyway, what I was talking about was the difference between the old Bones material, or semi-old, the latest iteration of, sort of, so to speak, normal Bones, and the new highly touted Bones Black. And I was going to paint up two sort of similar figures in that they're female and they're kind of roguish, lightly armed and armored, and see if I could tell the difference. And so the one on the left is Bones. It's from the Bones 4 Kickstarter, the core set. I don't know what her name is. And the one on the right is Bones Black. She was a promotional mini for, was it February, March? I forget which month. When you place an order on the Reaper website. It'll probably be released to retail in a while. It hasn't been so quite yet. I think it's called Tara the Silent, which is a name I recognize. I think there's been one or more previous models under that name. They sometimes do that. They revisit old sculpts and sculpt the same character again. Anyway, I think you can tell that the one on the right is more detailed. You're probably focusing on the faces, and that is, you should, because that is where the difference lies, mostly. Now, I've tried not to cheat here. I've tried to paint both of these to the best of my ability. Well, not the best of my ability. I've gone for the same sort of standard, a sort of medium-high tabletop standard for both of them. And I've used the techniques, well, mostly the same techniques on them. And so the quality of the casting does provide different results. You can... the old Bones is softer in the detail. The Bones Black is much sharper, and again, the faces are where this comes across most obviously, but also in some of the smaller details. So yeah, the conclusion has to be that if Bones Black stays the same price as old Bones, it is a massive improvement. Now, is it as good as metal? Well, unfortunately still not. I mean, because there are some places, like shallow detail, like for example the straps on the legs here, they really only pop out here because I've painted them highly contrasting colors and I've black lined them. And there are places like under the arms, like the places, the knife sheath on her hip right under the right arm, for example, is very fuzzy in detail. And there's a few other places where it's not great, like the hip under the crook of her left arm as well. Mostly these are places where it's hard to reach anyway, and where the eye probably won't go. So in practice, it doesn't really make a big difference. And considering the price difference between Bones, even Bones Black, and metal, a lot of people will probably think it's a good trade-off. It's certainly good enough for just gaming use. Yeah. But yeah, and there's places on the arms that are a little rough as well. But you know, it's if you're looking for the highest, crispest casting, highest quality casting, for painting and making a display model, or just stretching your skills as a painter, you should still go for metal. But for just general gaming use, the Bones line keeps improving, and Bones Black, the latest iteration, is another huge improvement. That is my conclusion. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was helpful to you. If it was, click like, subscribe if you haven't done so. I don't know how you'd find this if you weren't a subscriber, but oh well. Anyway, join me next Monday for my sort of standard vlog, where it's called Monday Miniatures Ramble, where I just go on about the week's projects. Till then, see you later. Dakian is signing off.